Welcome back to episode 6 of the 330 Diesel Touring Track Build Project. Behind me I have Gareth, and next to me I have Gareth. And today we're going to be doing something really cool, something that you guys have been crying out for in the comments for quite a few weeks. What is that, Gareth?
This is a RACECHIP module. This is a piggyback unit, and we'll be fitting it to Gareth for increased power and increased torque.
We're going to be aiming for around 240 horsepower. We're going to do some laps, hopefully see the lap times tumble. But before we do all of that, let's tell you more about this module.
It's called the RACECHIP GTS, and like all the parts you see on the 330D, is now available on the Car Throttle shop.
Right, so before we begin the installation process, a few cool features about the RACECHIP GTS. Feature 1, you can expect up to 30% increase in power and torque depending on your engine. Feature 2, which I think is really cool, this is available for over 3,000 cars, so the chances are you guys watching this can buy one, plug one in and enjoy more power. You've got some more cool facts about this as well, don't you?
Yeah, so leading on from your explanation, this has actually been dynoed for this engine, so it's not just a random map for 3,000 cars. They have been dynoed specifically for each of the engine types. And equally, with this piggyback module, all the protection on the ECU for your engine is available. You lose none of it.
And speaking of protection, when you get one of these, you also get a warranty, so you can sleep safe and race fast, but only on the racetrack. But Gareth, I have a question. What happens if I were to one day sell Gareth?
It'll be a sad day. However, if you buy one of the RACECHIP modules, you can have one free reprogramming, so that'll allow it to suit your new car.
And me looking at the camera, I'm not going to be selling Gareth, so don't worry, don't get excited. Anyway, let's begin the build.
You can drive now.
So with the RACECHIP installed in a matter of minutes, I knocked the car into efficiency mode and went for a warm-up.
I don't know if this is in my head, but third gear definitely feels punchier. Yeah, this is the efficiency map as well. We'll knock it into sport mode and see how much of a difference that makes. And the handy thing is you can do it all on an app. Let's go into sport. There we go. I can confirm Gareth is now faster. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? All right, let's stop and put it into race mode. Race. Yeah, genuinely quicker car now. Oh, getting more oversteer. I'm impressed with that. This is going to be really interesting. And we're going to start in efficiency mode. Then we're going to up it to sport mode, and then we're going to go into race mode, and then we're going to see how the lap times tumble.
So let's get straight to it.
To kick off proceedings, let's go back into efficiency mode on the app. This is actually quite good, going from efficiency to sport to race, because it means that I gradually get used to the increase in power. Ethan, I have pulled up to the start line. You can count me in when you're ready with your super accurate timing finger. I hope you've been doing the exercise that we've been talking about. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I was a little bit high there in the old rev range. Should be able to make it up because this is a faster car. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Wow, this newfound power is invigorating. All right, third gear, let's do this. Hairpin. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, that's nice. That's very nice. Oh, this is wild. Come on! Come on! Oh, that was a lot of fun though. That's in efficiency mode. The car is quite a lot faster even if in efficiency mode, so yeah, hit me with the time, I'm interested.
38.2 to beat. You did that in 38.33.
Okay, for a first lap, that's actually really, really strong. I'm now going to knock it into sport and then we'll keep going. There we go. Sport mode engaged.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, good start. I like that. I like that a lot. Come on, Gareth. Let's tee up this corner nicely. There we go. Come on. Sorry, walkie-talkie. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on! Ah! This is a lot more physical than it was. It's so much more fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. There's definitely a newfound power in this car.
So 38.2 to beat. You did
37.98.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That's awesome. That's really cool, and that's in sport mode. So now let's up the ante, go into race mode, and see if I die.
Yeah, be a bit careful.
Okay, right, race mode engaged. Whoa! All right, I'm ready, count me in.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, nice launch, Alex. Right, this is where I'm actually going too fast now, so I think I need to back off a tiny bit. Cut that a bit better. A bit more flow through there. Oh, this is definitely smoother, but is it also slower? Let's try not brake. Ah, I've got to brake. Come on! Gah!
38.15.
All right, too smooth.
Okay, 3,
2, 1, go.
Oh, acceleration is way quicker. Right, gotta be smooth, but a bit braver than I was last time. Come on! Oh, I'm gonna go into second here. Ah, yeah. Have I lost time there? I fear I have. Oh, he's on the grass! Get off the grass! Come on! No!
That's good.
No!
That was 37.9. I think you were pretty brave on that one.
Okay, do we have time for one more?
Yeah, quickly.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Gareth. Whee! Right, come on, hairpin. Come on! Ah. Okay, both me and the tyres are now unhappy.
I think you're about to be happy though. That was 37.76.
That's almost half a second.
Oh my god! 37.76! Yeah! Yeah, that's awesome!
So with last week's time well and truly spanked, let's have a quick look at the difference in acceleration between the 330D with and without the new race chip installed. As you can clearly see, the race chip helps get Gareth to 62 miles an hour in just 6.5 seconds, versus the standard car's already respectable time of 7.5 seconds. From the outside, you can really see how much difference that makes. So let's take another look at the numbers. After a couple of weeks of small improvements to lap times, this week's RACECHIP edition has really put a dent in the M3's time that stands at 37.07 seconds.
So there you go, the end of another episode and a fabulous result. What we did today is we installed the RACECHIP, which you can now buy on the Car Throttle shop, and the result of that is that we did a best time of 37.76 versus last week's 38.2, which is an improvement, please Gareth, of
0.44 seconds.
0.44 seconds.
Good maths,
Very
right?
quick maths
Yeah, not
indeed.
bad.
The car is quicker. On a few occasions, actually, I was fearing for my life because it's way more punchy, way more torque.
I noticed on a few of the corners it was a
bit wild.
little bit wild.
Yeah, I was a little bit wild.
Not bad.
Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been a lot of fun to film because Gareth now feels completely different. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to strip Gareth. Not yet. That's for next week. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. To check out the rest of the episodes, of which there are many, click here. To subscribe to Car Throttle, click there. And don't forget that everything you see on Gareth, you can now buy on the Car Throttle shop, the link to which is here.